Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today is not a really fun day, as you can tell. I'm dressed to do something, and it's going to our house. The line froze, busted. Now they're leaking. It's thawed out. It's about 40 degrees today here on Christmas morning. About afternoon, about I don't even know what time it is. I haven't even looked, but. Lines thawed, and there's water spraying everywhere. I've got the water cut off, and I'm about to crawl into the house and see what it's going to take to fix it. So it's going to bring you guys along. So let's go get underneath there, and then I'll bring you right back. Well, here's the hole I got to go underneath, or go inside to get underneath the house. It's really wide. I mean, it's probably 3 foot wide, but thick, not very thick. I could barely squeeze it underneath there, but we're going to do it. And let's see how well I can get on there with holding the phone. Like I said, I've got the water cut off right now. Oh, it's not really much fun. It's a big clobbered mess under here. But that valve right here that you can see, I've got the whole water cut off. If I turn it on, I just don't really want to turn it on right now and get more water flowing. I gotta crawl underneath here, so let me get under here and I'll get you set up and come right back. Okay guys, we're under the house here. I got you set up. I hope you can see well. It's not the best of quarters in here, but I got you set up. Now I'm going to try to crawl over there. You can kind of see where them pipes are leaking. So I got to crawl under here and try to see what's what and what I'm working with to be able to see what I need to fix it. And if I don't have it laying around, I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow to be able to buy anything because everything's closed. I'm sure the audio, along with the picture, is probably not very great, but I'm gonna do the best I can here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I see the leak right there. So if you can see it, let's see. Right here is where it's busted at. Really can't get y'all down here. It's the cold water. So, a drip here. I don't know if it's spraying back there. Yeah, it looks like it might just be spraying. Let's see here. I got a leak there, it looks like. I got a drip I can see. This one looks like it might be fine. It's the cold water side that's coming in as soon as it gets in here. Can't really tell what else might be leaking. That may be the only spot, which is going back to the second bathroom. It's going to the tub. So I might just be able to, if I have a cap, I can cut it off. Whoever put this line in has actually put it in with hot water, PCVP pipe, which is supposed to. It's got a yellow tint to it. Unless this stuff is just old. Can't really see no. If I can get that. Read that there. Yeah, can't really read it. But anyways, I'm gonna have to have an elbow and a thread on. Man, I'm gonna have to get my camera there and bring it back. Let's see if I can reach you there. I can kind of get a video while I'm here, and then I'll come back in. Like I said, video's not very great, but I'm trying to show you guys what we go through here. Well, let me see here. Give me a second. Let's do that. Okay. All right. So you can see right there where the leak is at. Just dripping on the bottom of them lines. You can see that split. It's just right here. Right along there. It's just froze and busted, which is my luck. I need to try to read what that fitting says so I know what type of line they got. It's 3/4 looks like. Hope that's good. I'll go back, like I said, when I get done. And I'm gonna have to read that. So, but anyway, so we're gonna. What I'll do is I'll cut this line here, and if I have a shutoff, I'll just put a shutoff on it for now, a valve. We don't use this into the bathroom. We're gonna remodel it later, so I might just, like I said, put a shutoff and come back later when I redo all these pipes because they're just it's a clobbered mess under here. But we're gonna go out and see what we got, and hopefully we got something we can get this fixed today, and if not, we'll have a water leak till tomorrow, which it's not really great, but we'll do what we gotta do. So when I get out there, we'll see what's next. See you then. Okay guys, I'm out from underneath that house. And on my way out, I did notice another option that I have. I hope this might work even better than the first option. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm probably most likely gonna have this option than the other option. First option is this is right where the water comes in at. So it comes into a T. This is the main line, comes through, comes out, goes into a T. One of the T's goes off to the line that's busted. The other one curves around and goes to the other end of the house. And I'm hopeful there's no lines down there that's busted. So I need to get the other leak fixed first before I can figure it out. But instead of putting a cap on that other end or replacing that elbow and all that stuff, because I highly doubt I've got every one of those pieces today. So I'm going to try to find a coupler that's got threads on both ends. This is one that's, you can put on the PVC pipe and it's built in. These threads are built in. But if I can find one that's got threads on both ends, I can put some thread tape on it, screw this one to this side, and then the line that goes to the other end of the house I can screw to this side. So I'm gonna go look around, see if I can spot one, and I'll be back. Wish me luck. Thanks. Okay guys, as always, the good Lord has looked over me again today. I did find some pieces of different parts laying around. I did have, surprisingly enough, that will work for what I needed to do. It's kind of a little bit of a redneck engineering, but when you're in a spot where you got no water, you do what you got to do. So I'm going to show you along here what I'm doing exactly. I'm going to turn the camera around, I'm going to lower it, and I'll show you how I'm going to get this sucker put together and get our water turned back on. Okay, so here we are. Here's my parts. Excuse my workbench here. It's not the cleanest, but I'm just right here on my hole. As you can tell there's my entrance under the house. So I brought all my parts out here that I have. I think I can make work. And as you can tell, this is the piece I need. There's a T. This is a T like I was saying. And I need to get the T out and just connect two of these pieces that screw together. That's all I need to do for right now. And I'll come back, like I said, later on and fix the rest. So I had one of these laying around there. A couple of them, a couple pieces I've cut off. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm working on something and I cut it off, I save it. I mean, this ain't the same piece, but it's not from the same job, but it's just pieces I had, for whatever reason, I kept. and you know, I just couldn't throw away, I guess. But today it has worked out in my favor, because I have one of these new ones laying around. I'm going to connect it here. I'm going to glue these together, and then there's my piece. Try to get it in the view there. Then I'll just connect one to here. And then I'll go underneath the house and take the other one off the other side of the T and connect it to this end. So I'm going to glue this up and put some tape, thread tape around these, and go into the house and get this water back on. So first, I use my primer. I don't have much left, but I got some. Now, this is the best tool y'all can use. I don't know how many of you guys have ever tried to open one of these cans that got stuck together. The lid's stuck on them. They're not fun. It's kind of a pain in the neck. Put that sucker on there, it opens up pretty easy. So I'm going to set this down here. I'm going to try to do this where y'all can watch. Okay, so there's going to wipe it in here, get a good little coat, make sure it's good and clean. This, like I said, this is the primer. It just kind of helps keep the pipe clean, clean off any trash or something that might be stuck on it. That sucker on there just a little bit. I don't know if you can use too much, not enough. I don't know. I just put what looks good to me, a few rounds on it. And I try to always put my lid back on, because it never fails. The minute I leave it open, I dump it over. Somehow or another, I'll get it knocked over. Well, this is my glue here. I'm going to give this a second to dry. I don't want it to be wet, but it really doesn't take too long to dry. But, like I said, I want to make sure it's good. Make sure I get all that trash off there. That hay. It's the only thing bad about working out here in the dirty elements is you get pieces of trash and grass and all this stuff that you gotta be extra cautious to keep it clean. So we'll have to look out for that part. Just keeping it clean. I think it's dry pretty well. Alright. So now, my glue here, like I said, just get it in your little, on the brush. Every one of these cans come with a brush inside of it. You just kind of dip it in there. Don't let too much be dripping out all over the place, because it just makes a mess. Take your part here. Just go about 2, 3, 4, whatever rounds that is. You can count it. Keep stuff out of the way because it does drip. You set that down. You don't go too slow, but you don't have to get in a major rush. Put a couple rounds on there, 1 or 2. And you put these together here. They kind of slide pretty easy. And after it gets all the way down, you just give it about a half of a turn. Sometimes 3/4, sometimes it goes all the way. But you just get a little twist, and it just kind of gets the air and helps seal it. And that's that. And if I was thinking, I should have just put it on this short piece, so I don't have a big old long piece in here. That's what I should have done. I don't know why I didn't, but I always think of it at the wrong time. But it'll be alright. Anyways, if I can get that to focus there. So there it is. The glue's on it. And it'll dry. This end here is already glued on. I hope it's not split. That'd be my luck. But take this old tape here off of it. Okay. So now while it's drying up, I'm going to take my thread tape. My son's over there hollering. What's all going on, Titus?
I didn't see you.
Oh, you didn't see me?
No.
Oh, I was over here hiding from you.
Dad.
Yeah, baby.
I had to in there.
Oh, it's too messy in there, baby.
Where?
Yeah.
Can I look at it?
In a minute we can. Okay, so on this thread tape, so a lot of people, or some people, will get this mixed up and you'll never make it work. You can't get it to work for some reason. Don't steal it on my glasses, please, baby. But get it in the picture here. Now you're going to wrap the tape in the same direction that you're going to tighten the fitting onto it. I use my thumb there, or my finger, and hold it in place for the first round. And then I just wrap it. Sometimes I hold it and twist it. Just whichever. You want to make sure you get it good enough. A nice good. Man, if it'd focus in on you there. I'm trying to get that focused. I don't know why it's not. But you wrap it around, you know, a good few times. Get you a nice layer on it, and you just pull it off. Wrap it down. Let me try to get this to focus for you. Just wanting to focus on everything else. As you can see there, it's got, well, it's really not, I don't know what the deal is, but it doesn't want to really focus for you. There you go. So it's not real thick, but just on it. Like I said, whenever you're tightening something on, in this case, when you put it in, you're going to tighten it to the right. That's the way you want to wrap the tape. If you do it the other direction, you wrap it the other direction, and when you go to tighten your fitting on it, it's just going to push that tape right off of it. So I'm going to come over here and do the same thing to this end. Get that stuff out of the way there. I got some grass on it. Okay, I'm just going to hold it there with my finger and start wrapping. Sometimes it'll bend over, it'll fold in half. It doesn't really matter too much. As long as you get a nice coating on it. Just wrap it up like this. And again, just tear it right off. And then push it down. And there it is. So then, we're going to be ready to wrap this around it. Not wrap it around it, but tighten it up to it. So there it is. So there's one half of this piece. So I'm gonna go to the house and take the rest of that tee apart and get this put on and turn the water on, and hopefully this is the only leak we got. So let's go into the house. I'll see you there. Okay guys, I got you set up here. My valve ain't shutting off. Still got some water coming through.
Yeah.
My son's come over, he wanted to help. Or get in the way, I don't know which. Oh, he loves to help me out every chance he can, and I love it too. But here's my problem here that I got. Don't bump the camera, Titus. You gotta be easy, baby. Let's get back. Let me grab my pliers out of my pocket. Oh, should have already had that done. No, don't lean on that. You'll bust that pipe.
Can I do under it?
No, baby. I don't want you to bust it. I'll try to get this on without my pliers.
Dad, can I
It's a
just
pain in the
do
neck.
it? Can I just do it?
Hold on, baby.
Reach.
There we go.
Reach.
I got a pretty tight grip, so my glove busted. I hope the view's alright for you guys. It's, like I said, it's not great. Don't bump that, Titus. He's gonna bust this line on me and really put me in a bind. We're gonna get real wet if you bust this line, Titus.
Yeah. You do.
Yeah.
These will be all rolled up in
Yeah, we're gonna be wet.
Yeah.
It will not be a good day.
And gonna be cooled up in water too.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, it will. They will. I will now.
We'll have to get out fast. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, I'll tighten this up as tight as I can get it. Same on this one. It's tight. Ooh, there's some nasty water coming out of there. But now, I knew I should have done it a different way.
That's nasty.
I don't want this to bend and bust.
I just feed him there, actually.
Okay. See if I can get this twisted around. See if I can get this hooked up. There we go. Hope you guys can see, like I said. It's tight in here. I'm trying to get a good view for you.
I didn't get them. I did up. And no water on me out.
Yeah, if we can get this tightened up. I think I can. Oh, Titus.
What happened?
Well, you knocked my camera over.
I don't hold that.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, let's see if we can get you focus back up here.
How did it go on my head?
You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to have food on. Oh, don't it's muddy.
Okay, don't bump that camera again. It almost got in the water. That would have been a bad day in the neighborhood. Okay.
Oh, I don't know what way that.
Yes, Trudy, I hear you out there.
Daddy.
Hold on. Shh. Do what?
I'm about to leave.
Oh, we're almost done. We're just tightening this up. We'll be out in a second.
Yeah, and then I can hit the. Well, I just look at that. And look at this water and the natty. And we did water natty. Don't want to hear him in. Me, I hear him in and my dad.
Don't leave it out until I get out.
Yet, not yet. I don't need out too.
Is it tight, Titus? Gonna make sure I got it good and tight?
Yeah.
Is it tight?
Yeah.
All right, think it's gonna leak? Huh?
No.
Don't kick the camera again. All right, so hold on, Titus. All right, guys, so there you have it. Back your head up a little bit, baby. So there it is. Here's my little splice. I'm gonna wait probably another 20 minutes just to make sure that glue gets good and dry. I just don't want to take no chance, but we'll let it soak, or not soak, but dry for a little while, and then we'll bring it back and turn the water on and see if we got any leaks. Titus, you think it's gonna leak?
No.
Look over here. Look at me. Look up. You think it's gonna leak?
No.
No. Is that good or thumbs up or down? Thumbs down. Good or bad?
Good.
Think we're gonna do good?
Yeah.
Thumbs up? Can we get a thumbs up? All right. You ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get out of here.
I don't know natty.
Yeah, it's all nasty
Yeah,
under here.
I feel like there was like big down to that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here.
I smell hate.
Oh, you smell paint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that?
yeah, that glue. You smell that glue I put on it. Okay, so let's get out of here, let this dry, and then we'll turn the water back on. We'll see y'all in a few minutes.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Anyway, I'll be out.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Love you. Bye, Dad.
Wait until I get out, and I'll give you a
Oh my
hug.
gosh.
Get
No,
over,
I don't want
Titus.
to hug. You're all nasty.
Oh. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, get over there, buddy. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, okay.
Dad, you know.
Thanks. Okay, so here we are. I've let this glue dry a little bit longer than 30 minutes. My neighbor come over and wanted to talk for a little while, so I just said, well, we'll let the glue dry. So I'm crawling underneath here to this valve, and we'll, if I can get you sitting here, go over here and turn this valve on, and we'll listen for some leaks. I'm gonna go slow. So far, so good. a long valve. Okay, there we go. I don't hear nothing. I don't see no leaks. I don't hear no water flowing. Well, I guess we'll crawl out of here and see if we got water in the house. So we'll see you there. Okay, so here we are, back under the house. We got inside, checked the water, did not work. No water. I'm not sure what the deal is. I'm nearly positive that this T here is feeding this line, which is only for down here in this far bathroom, and this other one, which come out here, goes to the other end of the house. But I hooked it up, turned it on, nothing. I got no water, nowhere. So I'm not sure why. I don't know if this valve is quit. I've got no idea. So excuse me, what I'm going to do is go ahead. I've connected this. I'm going to try to get around this pipe here. I went ahead and put some pipe thread on this piece, and it's just the old valve that was laying here that I had. I'm just going to cut this. The leak is that direction, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut this off. I'm going to glue this valve in, and I'm going to go from there, because there's some, I don't know what's what, but something's running water to somewhere, and it's not getting to the other end of the house. So I've got to, oh look, I think I just figured it out. Yeah, I just figured it out right there. So I just now found a line, and I'm looking back over here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a line going right back that direction. It's going back to the other end of the house. So that's where my problem was. I didn't see that earlier, so I've got to have both of these lines hooked up. So we're going to cut this, and we're going to try this again. This is as fate would have it. It's, you know, not working out the way I wanted it to, but at least I got the parts laying around to do it. So I don't know if you can see it here. I'll try to be out of your way. Just put these cutters on here. They're not working out. They're not working, but just being a pain in the neck. Okay. So, I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but I'll go ahead. I got a scrap piece here. I'll just show you on a scrap piece of what I did there if you didn't see it. So you got these cutters here. You just pull the handles. They'll be, you know, all the way closed. Pull the handles off, they pop open. Set your pipe in the back just like this, and you start ratcheting it down. Real easy, don't take no pressure at all. You get where you want to cut it at. Try to get in the picture there for you. You just start ratcheting it. Sometimes, if you can, I make a little bit of a turn to help cut it, to get it started. Other than that, you just ratchet. Keep on going. And there it is, it's done. Cut it right off. Man, I sure got a cough here lately. But anyway, so now I'm going to get this primer back out. I'm going to lay it down across here and maybe be able to reach this a little bit better. These are some tight quarters. Okay. So, primer here. Life's not always fun or easy, but it's life. Somebody's got to do it. Okay, let that dry a minute. I got these gloves on for two reasons. One, I don't like to get this purple primer because it will not come off easy. It's just got to wear off, and about the same with this glue. I don't like to get it on me. I have a million times, but I don't like it. But another is also, it's still chilly out here, so they keep my hands warm a little bit and clean. Oops, I forgot to use the primer on my other piece here. Got to talking. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I hope so. Just get it on there a little bit and kind of dump out the excess. Tighten that lid back up. Okay, set that over there out of the way. I'll let this dry for a minute. I'll let this dry for a couple minutes and then I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. I think it's dried pretty well. I gotta kind of get over here a little bit better. I'm try to squeeze over here. When you're gluing something, you want to make sure you get the best glue. You want it to seal the best you can. So kind of getting the best position possible. And as you can tell, I've got this. I'm going to set this right there on that board, so it kind of keeps some pressure off the pipe where it won't be just hanging down so much. So you can see my can of glue over here. We're just gonna, like the last time, put a couple swirls inside there. Lay that down. Oops, I go over the pipe here. And kind of go a little fast because it does dry pretty quickly. Hope you can see it there. I'm gonna turn it to the back and push it on. After it's on, I'll go ahead and pull it to the front. Okay, there it is. So now if I ever got to use that valve, it's up here in the front to use it, not way back over there. And as you're twisting that valve or whatever you're putting on, as you're twisting it to make a good seal, make sure you're pushing it in together at the same time, so it just gets a good solid seal on it. Always close your primer and your glue. I don't tighten it really tight, you don't have to, but I just a little snug, and then I just leave that piece on there. I usually carry it with it on it just like that, and it just stays with that can so I don't lose it the next time I need it. Now we're gonna leave that there for a minute. I've got this valve off already. I'm gonna turn around here. Get my glues out of the way. Luckily, this is right here at the, not too far from the opening of the crawl space, so I don't have to go way back inside of there. So I've got kind of the light, which the light's going down right now, so the sun is. So my lights are quickly disappearing, but I got my headlamp and the light on the camera there, so it kind of helps out. But at least I ain't got to crawl way back under there too far. I would if I had to, but I don't like to. That's for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and start taking this off. It's kind of a waste of time earlier, but I wouldn't know it unless I done it. But at least you guys saw how to make a splice if you ever had to. Yeah, the valve's good, so it's good there that there was water there, so that tells me the valve's still working. It was just, this is, I guess, only going, well, this may go down to the water heater that's in the basement. I'm not real sure. We've got a well down there also. We got a heater, I mean, in the basement as well. I guess that may be where that's running to. I'm going too fast for you guys, or just not being real clear exactly what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, you know, just, you know, feel free to leave me a comment and ask me about it. I'll be happy to guide you through it if you're going through the same situation. We'll save this for later. You never know when you might need it. And I'll just put this back in here like it was. Put that ball just goes right inside that fitting. Twist this down on top of it. Tighten it up. Yeah. And keep it on there. I hope I'm not getting you guys' view very much. But there's not really much room under here. Okay. I've got a really tight grip, so I'm not using pliers or a wrench or nothing. But if you don't really have a tight grip, it's best to go ahead and put a wrench, a crescent, whatever on here. Tighten it down pretty snug. You ain't got to bear down and snap it, but it needs to be pretty snug. So as you can tell, that leak right there, this ball valve does, I see a leak right there on it. This new one I just put in, it's not brand new. It's a used valve, probably because it didn't shut off all the way. And I could tell that it wasn't probably not going to, but it's going to be a lot less of a leak. That little drip for now is a lot less than that big drip we had, or the big leak we had. And it's also better than having no water at all right now. Tomorrow, after the stores all open back up, I'll go and get the right stuff and get it back together the right way. But for now, you make do and you make it happen so you can have water. A little redneck ingenuity never hurt nobody. I'm gonna wait. I'll probably come back. I'll wait another 20-30 minutes. I've turned these waters on before after putting that glue. You know, that's where I put that glue there, but I put it on before. And I've come back in 5 minutes and turned it on, and it's not a leak. Sometimes I've fixed it, went right to the hydrant, turned it on, and it was fine. But if I got a few minutes, I just go ahead and wait. I'd rather be safe than sorry. If you get a big water spray underneath here, then it's cold, it's wet, all your clothes will get soaked. So if you got a few minutes, go ahead and wait a few minutes. Anyways, we'll get out of this hole. Hopefully this is the last time, and let this dry, and we'll try it again. Well, hopefully that's the last time I got to do that. Okay, here we are. We're back. We are going to turn this water valve back on and see if we got some water where we're supposed to have water, and make sure we ain't got no major leaks. See if I can get this positioned real good, and let's turn it on and listen for some water spewing. Well, I hear water going in the pipe. Well, so far so good. Oh, I see a drip over there. Nothing too major. Well, we might just have it. I think we've done it. Let's go inside and see if we got water where we're supposed to now. See you there. Alright, so there it is. Like you saw, we have water now. Thank you, Jesus. It's been a long day. Had a little ups and downs. I thought it was going to be a quick fix. It wasn't really a quick fix, but I had some stuff laying around. I was able to get it going. So at the end of the day, like it is right now, it's we've got water, so it's a good day. Now we're going to go get that hole covered back up real good, and I'm going to get out of these nasty, wet, itchy coveralls now, and maybe go have a nice fresh cup of coffee. We'll see y'all in the next one. If you haven't already, please subscribe.